Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name's Megan, and today I thought I'd start a new segment called Foody Fridays. So I'm going to be making monkey bread, and I got this recipe off of Sally's Baking Addiction, and I've never made monkey bread, but it sounds so good because it has cinnamon sugar in it, and I love cinnamon sugar. Okay, so I have all the dough ingredients measured out already, just to make it easier. So the milk is supposed to be warmed up to about 110 degrees, and this is for the yeast. So I got that ready, and it says to whisk the warm milk. So I'm doing half of the recipe because 5 cups of flour seems like a lot. So it says the milk, the yeast, put the yeast in there. Okay, and the sugar together. And I'm gonna mix it, and then it has to sit for 5 minutes. Okay, so I just took it out of the stand mixer, and I'm going to cover it for 5 minutes because that's what it asked me to do. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. I put it back in the stand mixer, and it asked to add the eggs. Okay, so I melted my butter down. I'm gonna put in the salt. Make sure I get everything. Half of the flour. And say half of a 1/3 cup of butter. That's about it. Throw that in there, and it says beat on low speed for 30 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna scrape down the sides. And then add the rest of the flour. And then it says to beat on medium speed until the dough comes together. Okay, it says the dough is supposed to pull away from the sides after about 2 minutes of mixing. So I'm going to just use my rubber spatula to get all the flour that was pushed to the side. Make sure it's getting mixed in. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn it on again. Okay, my dough seems like it's almost there. I'm gonna make sure I get the bottom off. There's nothing sticking to my bowl. Okay, and I'm gonna do one more round of mixing. Okay, and then it says to knead the dough, so keep the dough in the mixer to beat for an additional 2 minutes, which I'm gonna do. And while I wait for that, I'm going to lightly grease a bowl with oil or non-stick spray. I have non-stick spray, so I'm gonna use that. Okay, so that's been about 2 minutes. Okay, so I've covered this bowl with non-stick spray. I'm going to scoop this out as best as I can. It's a bit sticky. Okay, and then we're going to transfer it to this bowl. Okay, so this is what my dough looks like. I'm going to cover it with a kitchen towel, And I'm gonna put it in my oven because it's just warm in there, it's not on. And it's gonna sit in there for about 1 to 2 hours, or it says until it doubles in size. So it's been about 2 hours since I put my dough away, and it has risen to this size. It's about doubled in size. Okay, so the instructions say to punch down on the dough to let all the air out. As you can see, it lost a lot of its volume. Okay, and then it asks me to roll it into little balls. So I'm gonna roll them into balls about this size. And then you put in your butter. And then you roll it in your cinnamon sugar mix. Okay, and I've coated these mini bundt pans with non-stick spray. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put my dough in. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another one. Okay, as you can see, I finished rolling the dough. They look like this. This one's covered in a bit more cinnamon sugar, as you can see, so it depends what you prefer. So I'm gonna cover them with aluminum foil, let them rest for 20 minutes, and while that's resting, I'm going to make the sauce to go over them. Okay, so while my dough is resting, I'm gonna make the coating. So I have my melted butter, my brown sugar, and a little bit of vanilla extract. This is what my coating looks like. I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees while the dough finishes rising. Once it's done rising, I'm gonna put this over top of them, and then I'm gonna put them straight into the oven. It's been about 20 minutes. I let the dough rise. The oven's preheated. This is what the coating looks like. I'm gonna pour it over. As you can see, they actually rose a lot. I'm not sure how generous this is supposed to be, but I'm just gonna coat it as much as I can evenly. Okay, so this is what they look like. I'm gonna cover them with tin foil. Just loosely so the top doesn't get crispy, and then I'm gonna put them up in the oven for about 30 minutes.